Welcome back, ladies. I would love to share with you today one of my swaps I'm doing on Loaded Envelopes Galore, which has been hosted by Kelly Charters, and it's called the Secret Santa Vintage Stocking. So we made our stockings and we had a personal message them to Kelly, so no one saw any of the stockings or any of the goodies that we did. They only had a to get it a surprise, a secret in the mail, and I love doing that. That was kind of fun. It's the first time I've ever done that. And what we had to do was buy store-bought stocking and alter it vintage-wise. We had to make 2 handmade cards with the envelopes, 4 small gift tags, 2 wands, 1 handmade ornament, and a $10 craft supply gift card, like scissors, cutter bee scissors or something like that. And of course we had to make a handmade card for our partner, and I made this one for my partner, and I used the Sweet Peppermint collection on that, and I'm going to put my personal message on in there. I'm going to start down here. I'm going to start with my 2 handmade cards, and I bought a purchased envelope gift card set, and I got a gatefold one, and what I ended up using was from this Simple Stories Vintage Christmas, and I used the little chip, or they had a little chipboard pieces, and I used that so when they gatefold it opened like that. This is also from the Simple Vintage one, and I just love that little girl, and I stamped a little sentiment inside. Now for my vintage stocking, I just bought a little stocking at, I don't even remember where I bought it at. I think it was at Michael's, and I bought that. But now this piece up here, and all I did was adorn it because this was so lovely, just adorn it with this old vintage. It was a tablecloth or a dresser skirt or something like that that my friend Lene had picked up at the little store she works at, and we shared a big piece. And this is about a quarter. This is a quarter of it. One end. I had one big end, and it came with this gorgeous applique and these little dangly pearls on it, which it's my favorite part, and a little cameo in these 3 flowers. So I hand stitched my little piece right on it, and it was just so lovely. I couldn't put anything else on, so I just did that one little piece. Now for 4 handmade gift tags, I use the Santa Baby collection, which I love, and this is a little Santa sticker, little sparkly little snowflake, the little chipboard sentiments, and of course the Tim Holtz pine cone, which is some of my favorite. This one I also used the Santa Baby paper and a Tim Holtz wreath, and it was a long little piece with these little buds on it that I got at Joann's, and I used a piece of the chipboard, the little chipboard word right there. This one of my favorites, I used the Santa Baby paper and the little cutouts, Mary and Joy, and the beautiful Prima, little sparkly, as you can see with that thing, little sparkly flower. And this I fussy cut out the little bird sitting on the little nest with the flowers out of also the Santa Baby paper, and used a little chipboard, Merry Little Christmas. Now on the rosettes, I handmade these rosettes, and I used this Sizzix die. I used the second layer, which is really bigger, there's bigger one than that. And then I used a little doily I got at Joann's, and I used the small one for the second one. All this was from the Sweet Peppermint collection, even this little cute little darling girl. That collection is from Prima. And I made from the Santa Baby, I made this small little rosette. My voice went high there. And used some little stickles around to outline the pieces, and a little sucker, little wooden sucker for the little stem. Now we had to make, this was the biggest intimidation part, we had to make a handmade ornament, which I've never done. And I was looking around for my vessel, and I finally found this mason jar, little plastic mason jar at Joann's. And I put a little snow text in there and a little glitter, I don't know if you can see it, and I bought this little cute little snowman and put a little silver ribbon around it. Kept it simple because it was my first after all. My handmade, or my store-bought goodie was the Rearm Memory Keeper's Crocodile, which I got from Tuesday morning. And I finished it up with this cute little Lauren Conrad little girl. I thought she was a little cute little ornament, little ballerina. Kind of symbolizes what I did in high school. Their little bling around her neck, and I hope she likes that and hangs it on her tree and thinks of me, and hope she enjoys that. Well, thank you, ladies, for coming by and sharing my little swap with me. It was really fun, got you in the Christmas mood and all that. So if you aren't a subscriber, please subscribe me today and hit that little notification so you can get that next bell. If I don't hear or see from you before the holidays, happy holidays to you and yours, and come back and see me real soon. Thank you.